Hello everyone. Today we will be learning about the living world. In the previous session we had discussed that there's a huge variety of organisms that is found on the earth. The number and variety of these organisms that are found on the earth is known as biodiversity. Till date, 1.7 to 1.8 million species are known, and the organisms are known by different names in different parts of the world. Suppose two people are talking about an organism, let's say a cat. So a cat is known by different names all over India itself. A cat is known as billadi in Gujarati. It's known as pilli in Telugu, manjar in Marathi, bile in Odia, billi in Hindi, and so on. So even if these two people are talking about the same organism, it becomes very confusing. Therefore, there came a need to standardize the system of naming so that a particular organism is known by the same name all over the world and there will be no confusion. From there came scientific naming. So, scientific names were given to organisms which were same all over the world. These scientific names were based on certain principles which are mentioned in the codes. There are two codes. One is ICBN, which is International Code for Botanical Nomenclature, which is for plants. And the other is ICZN, that is International Code for Zoological Nomenclature, which is for animals. So before giving a scientific name, these codes need to be referred because they have standard principles for scientific naming of an organism. The process of classifying organisms into different categories is known as taxonomy. Let's say you're visiting a library and you want a science book. You would directly go to the science section and pick your book. You do not have to wander around the library and search for your science book because the science books are placed in a specific category. Okay, in the same way, if you want a maths and English or any other book, you will go to that particular section and search for your book. So classification of organisms makes the study very, very easy. And taxonomy includes 4 processes. The first one is characterization. Suppose you're seeing an organism for the first time. What would you do at the very first place? You would understand the characters of the organism. You would try to visualize what are the characters. Whether it has hair on its body, what is its body structure, whether it is a short animal or a tall animal, whether it has simple eyes or compound eyes, does it have hooves or not, and so on. So you're going to understand the characters of the organism, which is coming under the characterization step. After that, you're going to identify it correctly. If you see the organism somewhere, you will be able to identify that this is the particular organism that you saw. You can correctly describe the organism. What are its features can be described by you. The third step will be classification. That means you relate it to a known organism and you group it into categories. On the basis of the similarities and dissimilarities, you can group it into a particular category. Like when someone asks you that what kind of animal are you talking about, you can say that, okay, this animal looks like a fish or it looks like a horse. Okay, so you are relating it to a known organism. And the fourth step will be nomenclature. That means you're providing a scientific name to the organism. The system of giving a name with two components is known as binomial nomenclature. So, binomial nomenclature is giving a name to an organism with two components. The first component is a genus name and the second component is a species name. There are certain rules that needs to be followed while giving a scientific name to an organism. Rule number 1. All the scientific names are written in the Latin language because Latin is a dead language and it is no longer in use. So, once a scientific name is given, it will remain as such forever. Rule number 2. A scientific name has two components. The first component is the genus name and the second component is the species name. For example, the scientific name of mango is Mangifera indica. So Mangifera is the genus name and indica is the species name. Rule number 3. Whenever you write a scientific name, it should be underlined separately. And whenever a scientific name is printed, it should be italicized. Rule number 4. The first word of a scientific name is the genus name, which always begins with a capital letter. And the second word is the species name, which always begins with a small letter. So, here are a few examples of scientific names and how they are written. The scientific name of rose is Rosa sinensis. So, Rosa is the genus name and sinensis is the species name. The genus name always begins with a capital letter and the species name always begins with a small letter. When they are printed, they should be italicized, and when they are handwritten, they should be written separately and underlined separately too. The scientific name of housefly is Musca domestica. Thank you for watching. If you understood the topic, do press the like button and share it with your friends.